Hey, welcome to part 4 of How to Buy a House. We are talking about how to actually find the home you're looking for. Now, what I do really want to focus on is narrowing down your search as much as possible. It is really hard to find a house if you're looking throughout a whole state. It's still hard to find a house if you're looking within a whole county. If you can narrow your search down to a zip code or a school district that you're looking for, it makes things a lot easier. Pricing in different areas can be radically different, so understanding different markets really is a challenge. A lot of times people get confused if they're looking in one area for the same type of house as another area and the price is radically different. It's hard to understand. Why is this house more money when this house is actually nicer and bigger? Location really drives market value. One town can be much more expensive for the same house or even a smaller house than another town. Do I want to live in a more expensive area and get less house, or do I want to live in an area that's less expensive and get a bigger or nicer house? And if you make that decision beforehand, it makes it very easy to narrow down your search and find exactly what you're looking for. Because what I like to do is narrow down the inventory to all the possible options that you're interested in. And once you have a snapshot of the area that you're interested in, it makes it easier to make logical decisions on the type of home and where you want to move, and really make sure that we're executing on what is best for you and your family. If you're all over the place, it's really hard to narrow in on exactly what you want. Same thing for buying a car. If you don't really know the make and model of car that you want to buy and you just kind of go, you might end up with anything. But if you know you want a car with under 100,000 miles, leather, rear backup camera, a whole bunch of other features, and you know exactly what you want, then you can narrow it down to that criteria and then find the best price. And then you can negotiate after you find the best price car. And then that ends up much better than if you just go to the dealership and take whatever they give you. At the same time, you have to be realistic because your budget will only allow certain types of homes. There's definitely a give and take with location. The less desirable an area is, the cheaper the homes are, which means you can buy a bigger, nicer house. Or if you're going to a more expensive neighborhood, you're going to get a smaller, less expensive house. Once you narrow down the location, everything else is really easy because then you can have digestible bits of information as far as the homes that are available in that area. Once you remove all that extra noise, it makes it very clear what the best option is many times. And that's pretty much it for part 4 of How to Buy a House. You really just want to know what you want and then try to narrow it down as simple as possible so that the decision is easier. Hopefully this video and this series is helpful. I definitely want to help you out, especially first-time homebuyers. So if you do have questions, leave it in the comments or contact me directly. My information is in the description box. And of course, if you're interested in real estate, subscribe to my YouTube channel and like our page, Fagan-Carnation Realtors on Facebook. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.